Why is it? No way.
No good. Rebound, Rel G.
What was wrong? Oh, we gotta be.
Pass by Rel G.
It's like up. Sorry for the audio technical difficulties. The microphones are not getting picked up. The Jaguars are on to a 24-4 lead here against Hope Highlands. Jordan Dicklow just taking over this game so far offensively. There's a shot, but it's no good. And Dicklow with the ball here, as I was just mentioning him. He's been running this offense all afternoon. Stolen by Dicklow. It's good for 2 on the layup. They're still not good. It was on for a minute.
Nice basket by Ashton.
I think. Sorry for the audio technical difficulties as we join you with 7 minutes in the second quarter here. It's a dominating Jags win so far. It's 32-6, and they've just been dominating on both sides of the ball.
You know, yes, they have, Tyler. You know, Zeke, Jordan, Ethan, all with only scoring in the first. You know, Jordan is this player you want to watch out for. He's their best player. You know, dominating the entire game. You know, they're 8-0. You know, you expect them to be this good though. You know, what have you seen from them this so far, Tyler?
A dominating defense. I mean, they've just been eating this Hope Highland offense alive, and they've been turning it around on the offensive side with Dicklow leading it, and this entire team's just been scoring as Dicklow drives in, foul. They call travel instead.
I don't know about that call.
I mean, it's a hard call. He was getting contact, but ref made it.
You know, I also wanted to bring up the fact that it's 8th grade night for these boys. That's why we're covering it at this Panther Pen. You know, it's a big showing for these boys. You know, getting out of their small gym at the Ferry Middle School to this big gym that we have here.
Hope Highlands going to the free throw line as we're dealing with some technical difficulties. I'm sorry if it's not looking the greatest here, but we are trying to fix them as we speak as the Highland Huskies here. Hope Highland Huskies are shooting free throws, and that's good for the first one by the Hope Highland Huskies. The second shot for the good is no good. They go 1 for 2 as that ball goes out of bounds. It's Jaguars basketball. The Jags look to continue their domination on offense as it's Dicklaw on the shoulder here, spacing out the floor. See some new faces here for the Jags as he passes it down to the block, but it's knocked out of bounds, and Huskies ball is called.
You know, Ty, you expect all 15 of these 8th graders, and I say all 15 of these kids to play tonight, you know, getting some minutes, even if they usually don't in regular season.
I mean, it's 8th grade night. Everyone plays. That's my idea of it, as the Panthers try to drive this ball. Dicklaw on the shoulder. It's top of the key, down to the free throw line. Pass, shot. It's good.
Assist number 8 to JD.
Hope Highland now driving the ball up the court into the corner. Gets it back out to the shoulder. Can't really see because of the ref here, but domination on the Jag side of defense as they're almost near the logo with pressing it. Almost a steal there, but caught by Hope Highland Huskies, and the shot's up, but it's no good. But it's rebound for the Huskies. Top of the key drive. It's good. The Huskies score their 11th point in 2 quarters as the Jags run offense that they already have, and that's a travel. Foul.
Ooh,
In my eyes, that looked like a travel.
I agree. You know, that was more of a trial than the one called on Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, hey, the ref's got his opinions. I won't go against it. The Jags now look to inbound the ball. Dicklaw in the corner. Out to the shoulder, top of the key. Back out. Drive. Fakes. Gets up with it. It's off the rim and out. And the Huskies grab the rebound as they start to push it up. 1-on-2 opportunity. No foul called. And it's a white ball.
Wow, no foul.
Wow.
I was a blatant one in my eyes, Tyler.
That one's just, you know, I won't say anything about that one as the Jags now try to run their offense here. Up 34-11. A screen to the left. Gives the drive. Loses his dribble out to the corner to Dicklaw. Dicklaw. The screen to his right. At the top of the key, the shot. It's good. Dicklaw for 3. Hope Highland Huskies now driving down into the paint. That one's tipped around. Out to the shoulder. The shot. No good. Rebound Huskies. Pass is stolen. And the Jaguars are going the other way. Dicklaw all by himself. Layup's good.
Almost thought he was going to dunk it for a second.
It's now 39-11 as the Huskies try to run an offense. The pass to the shoulder. Pass inside to the block. Good defense played there by Dicklaw. Ball all over the place. The layup. No good, but foul called. That's Max Boise.
Yeah, you know, Ty, I wanted to bring up something about, you know, the Panthers, you know, being 0-15, I believe. We got a lot of 8th graders, you know, they look pretty good, up 39-11. Do you think they're going to have this big impact coming into, you know, D1 basketball here at Johnston when they move up?
With Johnston moving up this year, I mean, 0-15 is just not the way you want to look. We have seen freshmen play this year, so Bedrosian is not scared to play freshmen.
No, he's not.
Now, could Dicklaw and Archibald be perfect additions to that offense and defense? 100%. That Panthers team needs all the help it can get.
You know, I agree. I think Jordan's gonna be this big star coming up into Panthers. You know, he takes the ball here. You know, he scores a lot. He's a leader on this team, and you know, I had a chance to go watch them. Great game against De La Salle. You know, close game too. Very close. You know, 5-point difference maybe. That was probably the best team they faced. Little sloppy basketball from them, but they persevered. They got the win. You know, 8-0. You expect this to be a good team.
I mean, yeah, that undefeated record, it's showing right now against this Husky team. Unfortunately, just dominating them on all sides of the ball. As that passes out, he's trying to get a pass off. He's looking around. He's pivoting. Pass, good cut. And the layup's good for the Huskies.
What a great play by this Huskies offense, you know, still being down 39-13, but, you know, some life there.
Now the Jaguars trying to run their offense as there's a travel called. Should have dribbled before he took that step. Now it's going to go Huskies' way as they're going to try to come back down 39-13. As there's a screen, a good pick and roll, but there's no one there. And that was too hard off the glass. It's thrown up the court.
He just threw
Loose
that one up
ball.
for a prayer.
At the shoulder, shot for two, no good. Rebound Huskies, back at the shoulder, to the corner, for three. No good as it rims out. Now the Jaguars going the other way. 3-on-3 situation, no good on the layup. And that ball goes out of bounds. And I believe they said it's going to stay Jaguars' way, as there's a sub for the Huskies. When you're getting dominated this much, you got to find something that works. As that ball's passed out to the corner, to the top of the key now. Looks like a bunch of new faces here for the Jaguars. Into the corner, shot, no good. Rebound Jaguars, that's back up to the top of the key. They're looking, Iafredi asking for a play. And the ball is passed up to the top of the key. Calling for a screen. Pass down low. And it's good for two. And I believe that's one of the 8th graders getting some PT here tonight.
You know,
as the Huskies' offense starts to go. I'm sorry for cutting you off if there's a travel.
You know, Ethan Patton, he's this big center. He scores sometimes, but he's also known for his defense. You know, he played very good against De La Salle, like I said. You know, great game. You expect him to be the scorer as well, with you know, Jordan Dicklow, Ethan Archibald, you know, Zeke, big scorers here.
And hopefully they look good in the Panther Blue next year, playing hopefully varsity. As there's another good cut from the kid. Patno showing that he can be a big man. As the Huskies tried to just wake up the offense. They're down 30. I mean, what do you do in this situation? As that's an airballed layup saved.
Ask the Panthers that question.
I mean,
you know.
yeah, it is. It's the same problem going on for the high school. I can tell you that one.
They've been in this situation many times this season.
Yes, it's been hard to watch.
It has been, Tyler.
The Jaguars now look to continue their offensive domination as there's a foul called, but the shot is no good. Looks like it's DiMartino going to the line. And he's going to be shooting too. Hopefully, we haven't seen many free throws shot by the Jaguars. Knowing Iafredi as a teacher, I'm sure they are shooting free throws after practice, during practice. I mean, I know this is one thing he preaches about when he talks about basketball in class, is free throw shooting, because it's free points as it's a free throw. So the second one coming from the 8th grader is no good. He goes over 2 at the line as the Huskies turn it the other way. Blowing it down, shot from the top of the key, no good. Huskies rebound. Back out to the shoulder. Across the court to the other shoulder, shots up, and it's good.
You know, they cut that
That's
deficit to 37.
That was number 3, Ashton Romano. Jaguars now pushing the offense. Passing it around. Back to the top of the key. The shoulder. Shot. It's chicken from deep here. It's good for 3. It's DiMartino making up for those 2 missed free. And now the Hope Huskies go the other way. Foul called on the layup.
30 seconds left in the half, Tyler. You know.
30 seconds. I mean, if you're up 30 here, I mean, you're giving them free throws right now. We have 30 seconds. You're up 30. It's 8th grade night. Let's start putting some of the boys in. As that first one is missed for the Huskies.
You know, someone that I haven't seen, you know, play at all yet is Mike DeAngelis. You know, he was a big, you know, point scorer, big 3-point shooter as well. Nah, I would like to see him in this game. He probably will be. He's an 8th grader. Of course he will.
He did start this game, Matt. He did.
He
He
did?
did start this game.
I did
As
not.
that's a 3 from the shoulder. No good. Can't grab the rebound as the Huskies take it the other way and try to push the offense at the shoulder. Down low to the block. A mismatch, but it's no good. And now it's going Jaguars' way. They're pushing it with 4 seconds left on the clock. The shot from the shoulder. No good. The Jaguars, not the Panthers. The Jaguars tried to beat the buzzer at the half, but can't. It's going to be 46-17. Your Ferry Jaguars.
You know, what are some final remarks about this, Tyler? You know, 46-17, you know, up 39 to half, you know.
Well, first thing I want to start with is when the coach came over from the Huskies and told us, well, we don't know our record. That's something, one, a coach should know, is what your record is. He said it's not too good, but it's showing that their record is not too good. But this Panthers, oh, I'm going to keep saying that today. This Jaguars squad will never get used to it. This Jaguars squad is showing that 8-0 is the record they should be.
Yeah, I agree, Ty. You know, 46-17, great performance. You know, great basketball. A little sloppy on the layups. You know, missing some free wide open points, but you know, great basketball.
I mean, yeah, they're playing great. They're going to the locker rooms, and we're gonna take a break for half. Your Jaguars lead 46-17. All right. We are back from half for the Jaguars and the Huskies. And Matt, what do you want to see after half? I mean, it's eighth grade night. What do you want to see?
Uh, honestly, Tyler, I want to see 100 out of these boys. You know, 46 in the half. You know, close. They need to score 64. Not 64, 54. My bad. I think that's possible. You know, 100 on eighth grade night. That's a cool achievement to say you did. You know, I just want to bring up a fight. Jordan Diclow is at 17 points already. You know, their leading scorer. He said he wants 30. So I was talking to him during halftime. He said he wants 30, and one of the crowd said he wants 40 out of him. So.
And he said he wants 30, and he's back in the game. So there's a good chance he could score 30 tonight, and that would be a memory for eighth grade night.
Yeah, it looks like to be their starting lineup back out.
Yeah.
On the
Seems to be the entire starting lineup. I think the only difference.
there is no difference.
There is no difference.
There's no
There
difference.
is no difference. You are right. See, you couldn't tell that one of the starters started earlier, and now I did it. So I can't make fun of you for that anymore, like I was at half.
Yeah, no, he just didn't do much. You know, Jordan and Zeke, they took all the points away from everybody.
The Huskies now dribbling it around the court, and that's a loose ball out of bounds. And it's going to go Jaguars' way. As the inbound goes to Castellanos, who's taking the ball up the court. To Diclow, wide open, but doesn't take the shot. Passes it back to the top of the key. The drive. Castellanos misses. Archibald fighting for the rebound, but it's going to be Huskies' ball as they push it up the court. It's a 1-on-3 in the corner. Drive. Huskies holding the ball on the free throw. And it's no good on the layup. And it's going to be out of bounds. Looks like it's staying. Huskies ball. As they call a play for the inbound. The break. Looks for the inbound. Gets it into the paint. Out to the shoulder. The Huskies to the corner. Shot. No good.
You know, Tyler, it's just been lockdown defense for these Jaguars all night.
As the fight for the loose ball continues, but it's Huskies winning that one. Layup. Foul called. It's going to be 2 shots for the Huskies at the line here. And now let's just take a break here while they get ready to shoot free throws. Matt, you've called games. Matt Clements has called games. Anthony Vendetti has called games. This is my first one.
Yes,
It's definitely been it's been interesting.
Yeah, you're usually the one, you know, behind the camera, making everything work smoothly. Yeah, you know, how's the first called game so far for you?
It's a different experience than being behind the camera and doing a scoreboard and all the video stuff. I know recently there's been some video problems. We're going to be fixing that hopefully this week. But now the Jaguars start to continue their offensive domination. Castellanos looks to lead this Jaguars offense as he passes it over to Diclow. Diclow in the shoulder, fake shot, drive, pass, and Sadnike is fouled, and it's going to be an and one. Good pass there from Diclow. I mean, I know he said he wants 30, but he's still passing the ball around.
You know, being a good teammate, that's what it's all about.
I am not in it, kid. Anyways, we're just having fun with this one. I mean, it is 8th grade night, so we decided it's time to have some fun. So now we're going to see some free throws, or a free throw on this and one attempt from Sadnike.
We just do this one together.
Yes, we did. And it's going okay.
It's going pretty good.
Jaguars offense continues as there's a layup missed off the glass, out of bounds. I think it's going to stay Jags ball. Yep. It's going to be Jaguars ball as they're going to run an inbound play here to hopefully score. They're up 48-19. And it's thrown back to Diclow at the top of the key. Corner. Shot. No good. And again, it's the Huskies stepping out.
I just want to bring up what a big crowd we have tonight at 8th grade night. A lot of people showing up, even from the high school, you know, supporting
it's
their.
a good showing. And as I look to my right, I'll finish that right in a second as the Jags start to play offense. It's Diclo now trying to run it. Spin move. Lay. It's good. That reminds me of Andy Villa right there. The spin into the lay for 2 as it makes it 50-19 as this Huskies offense just tries to score points. Into the paint with the Huskies. Shoulder. Pump fake. Doesn't get Diclo. The pass down to the paint. It's good for 2 on the layup for the Huskies. And now Cassiano takes up the ball.
You know, what I said earlier. You think it's possible for them to, you know, score 100 today?
They could do it. I mean, a couple. You could put some threes together, but I mean, 100 is a pretty good statement going into the end of the season.
Yes, it is. You know, it's been pretty slow for them. You know, starting in the half though, only 4 points, and they've allowed I don't know how many against the Huskies, but you know, it's been a pretty good amount.
And Diclo tries to take a 3 from the top of the key, rims out, but it was rebounded by Archambault. And now DeAngelis is fouled on the floor trying to get a shooting foul. Gets a reach in instead. Now, I'm looking over at the table right now, and that looks like it's a complete lineup switch coming into the game.
Yeah, that's all new faces, Tyler. You know, I'm kind of sad to see Jordan Diclo go. You know, 19 points so far. You know, the 30 bomb was looking possible. Hopefully, he'll get in the 4th quarter.
Hopefully he does get some more playing time, but let the other 8th graders play.
Of
See
course,
how they go.
I agree totally,
That
Tyler.
pass is in for the Jaguars. They are trying to run an offense here to the corner, down to the block, back to the top of the key. Shot is up. No good. Rebound by the Jaguars. He tries to put it up. No good. It's going Huskies' way now. The outlet slowed down. Good defense on the transition. And that's a layup. That's good. It's Max Biasi. Corey now with the ball, as I can hear people saying, come on, as this Jaguars offense goes, and that's going to be a travel. Just you can't take a step without dribbling the ball, unfortunately. That's just how basketball is played.
You know, it's not football for a reason, Tyler.
Yes. So it's going to be Huskies ball inbounded on the sideline and taking up the court. I mean, parents, students, everyone's here tonight as that ball goes into the parent section.
You know, Tyler, they cut this deficit to 25, you know. Just 25 points more to go, and they catch up to the Jaguars.
25 is pretty hard in 2 quarters, but it's possible as this Jaguars team continues to try to dominate, and that one's taken away. Biasi, layup, good.
Well, you definitely see a difference between the
starters and
the starters and the bench players, you know, Tyler.
But they can get something going. I want to see something out of these players. If there's a 3 from the corner, it's airballed. Biasi, outlet pass up the court for the Huskies. Pass, no good on the layup. And it's rebounded by the Jags. I believe that's Corey Veach trying to dribble up the ball here. Cameron, his brother, playing for the high school team. I'm sure he's somewhere in the house watching this game right now, cheering on his little brother.
I hope they gave him some tips about playing basketball.
And here comes oh no, never mind. It looked like they were checking in, but it looks like it's going to be a timeout. All the starters stood up at the same time. It looked like they were ready to go back into the game. But timeout called. I'm sure Iafrady and his assistant coaches are giving them what they need to do to hold this, 23-point lead.
You know, Ty, you know, big lead coming into this. Only scored 4 points so far. A lot of unanswered points from these Jaguars. You know, big difference between the starters and the bench players. But hopefully they can hold their own. You know, not make this deficit bigger, not smaller. You know, definitely gonna win tonight. If worse goes to worse, they can just put the starters back in.
Yep, the starters can go back in. I mean, I like to see new faces, but I also like to see a win, especially knowing they're undefeated. I mean, going undefeated into the playoff, that gives you all the momentum. teams are scared of you if you're undefeated in the playoffs. And I mean, they could go for a state championship. I mean, as much as a win is good here, I mean, winning a state championship feels much better. The Huskies try to play offense now. The mid-range J, no good off the rim. They're fighting for a loose ball, and it's won by the Jags, but that's stolen. Tries to throw it off the Jaguars. Let's see what they call. And it's staying Husky way.
And you know, Ty, I want to bring up something about the state championship. They came so close last year. You know, great team. They definitely want to come back and try to win it this year.
Definitely. Winning a state championship is a different feeling when it comes to any sport, high school or middle school. You want to win that. That state championship is always something you want. Bad team, good team, or mediocre team. You're always going to be playing for that state championship over anything.
So you're right, Tyler.
Now the Jaguars trying to get offense going. That's a wide open three. No good. Off the rim. Whistle blown. They say out of bounds. It's going to be Huskies ball. Now the Huskies dribbling it up the court. That's Cruz running the offense. Pass to the free throw line in the paint. Getting sacked by the Jaguars defense as it's passed out to the corner. It's a trap, but gets the pass off to the shoulder. Wide open corner. Shot. It's good. It's Cruz for 3 for the Huskies as the Jaguars now push the ball up the court. And now it's stolen by the Huskies. And loose ball stolen by the Jaguars going the other way as they slow it down. And that ball's stolen. We're throwing Stevies. That ball, another one thrown. As the Jaguars look to push the ball up the court.
Going back and forth with steals, huh, Tyler?
Oh, not something you want to do.
Not at all.
That layup, it's good. Ferranti is good for 2 as the Huskies now try to push offense, trying to make this deficit even smaller. That's a steal. Handled by the Jaguars. 1-on-1. Foul called and 1. It's good. And that seems to be, as I look down at the roster trying to figure out, that is Ryder Calabro on the 1-on-1 attempt on the layup for the N1 now at the line.
Like a whole new lineup coming in for these Huskies, Tyler.
Yeah, it looks like a younger lineup too. Looking at the team, it's hard to not mention the height as they look like they got smaller.
The size difference between these Jaguars and this
it's definitely playing a role, but I mean this could just be a really young lineup. They're trying to evolve into something that's going to be good as he was. Oh, he wasn't looking, but that pass went to the corner luckily, and it was a miss leading to an out of bounds. It's going to be Jaguars ball as they take it out. And it's going to be Jaguars pushing the offense here. Pass down low. Layup. Good. It's Calabro again. Huskies now pushing the ball, knowing they're down a lot with not much time to go.
Down 26 with 1 minute left in this quarter and 8 minutes left in the fourth.
That ball's tipped. Again, it's Calabro. Coast to coast. It's good. Calabro with 6 in the last 2 minutes.
Big score from this 8th grader, Tyler.
Oh, he's showing he can play. Now the Huskies on offense, trying to get out of the trap. Pass to the free throw line, to the block, to the paint. It's good for 2 for the Huskies.
You know, Riders layups aren't the prettiest things in the world, but they get the job done.
Hey, score's a score. Jaguars offense now looking to continue their domination. I know I've said that a couple times, but they are dominating as that rims out on the floater. Huskies ball now, pushing it up the court. And, well, if I'm the coach of the Huskies, I'm telling them we need to go. There's not much time as that ball's down to pass to the corner. And it's off the rim, rebounded by the Jaguars. Jaguars now pushing it. Pass down low. Turns, jumper, good. It's Corey Veach for 2. I'm sure if Big Brother's here, he's loving that. Now it's the Huskies trying to get the shot off, but it's off, but it's no good.
You know, Tyler, I think the 100-point game's out of the question now. 40 points in one quarter.
40 points in one. I mean,
that's insane.
put Diclo in, it might happen.
I mean, he's close. He's at 19 or now. I want to see him get that 30 bomb. You know, he's 11 away. That's definitely possible.
And I'm looking over at the stream here. It looks like the problems from the start of the game are finally fixed. Sorry about that. If you were watching the beginning, watching some lag. Unfortunately, we're a 3-man crew right now. Our 2 main announcers are at baseball. And hopefully when spring comes, I mean, someone's broadcasting that because we have a lot of baseball players, unfortunately, on the JHS media team. I don't know who the announcers will be for that if we do it. But I know I have a cameraman sitting next to me that's ready to do it.
You know, Tyler, are you playing baseball? Because I know me, Matt, and Ant are all baseball players.
I am going to play baseball this year.
So
After a 2-year leave, I want to play this year. I'm not hurt this year, so senior year, might as well play all the sports that I want to play. And, well, even with this opportunity, thanks to the school, the state, and Mr. Reed, he's given us a great opportunity to broadcast all these games and just run a media team. I mean, today, Matt Clements went on interviews with blood donors as there was a blood drive here at the high school today. Other times we're asking students what's going on in the school. It's just really been an experience and an opportunity that we've had.
You know, I have to thank you and Matt for taking me on to this. You know, taking a freshman, that's a big gamble, but I appreciate all you guys done for me, giving me this opportunity. It's been a fun experience, Tyler.
It's been very fun, and it's going to be even fun with the streams only going to get better, and the content that we're going to be pushing out in the next couple of months. I think it's going to be some good stuff. They're going to running time now here, so this time the clock will not stop, I believe, because it's a 30-point deficit, or it was 30 points, as the Jaguars on offense try to keep going. That floater's off, rebounded by the Huskies. Taking it the other way. Pass to the corner. Huskies pass it back to the corner. They like the corner shot, but it's no good. And that's off the Jaguars. Some bad communication there as it's thrown off of a teammate's foot. And it's going to be Huskies' ball as they're going to run a break and see what they can do with this offense. The pass is in. Into the paint, out to the top of the key, drives, not there. Looking for a pass. He's stuck, throws it out of bounds. Good defense there by the Jaguars.
I don't think there was a team right there, Tyler.
I don't, and he might be seeing ghosts, as some people say about Sam Darnold in the NFL, as the Jaguars try to push this ball up the court. It's over to Diclo. Diclo at the shoulder, passes it down to the block, and it's good by the Jaguars. And I think that's Patino there, showing again that he is the big man. As the defense there is blocked by Patino. As I was talking about, he could be a big man, he shows it. Diclo now running the offense. Passes out to the shoulder, to the corner. Diclo drives. Layup. Good on the fancy layup there.
Unselfish teammate here, passing it. You know, pretty sure he's at 21 now. You know, almost at that 30. He's still being a unselfish teammate. You know, passing it around to his teammates.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be, you can't score all the points in a game. There is a team for a reason, but they take Diclo out. So now it's going to be Huskies trying to run it. That's a loose ball stolen by the Jaguars. They're going the other way. They slow it down here. Wide open, someone in the corner. The pass is there. Shot. It's good. It bounces off the rim and in. Looks like it's Jake Schroeder who made that three. As they call carry on the Huskies, it's going the other way. It's 67-32. This team is dominating the Huskies.
No, I haven't seen this domination from any Johnson basketball team so far this season.
I mean, the boys, it's hard to say that if they may do this at some point because it hasn't looked like it. The girls have some potential. The Jaguars now.
The girls being
running their
4-10, and the boys being 0-15. You know, it's a tough sight to see at Johnson basketball here.
But we should get some Johnson basketball playoff games with Ferry and the girls being right in the hunt. The girls play tonight.
Which we will be covering.
Yeah, and we will have the full team for tonight as there's a foul called. Looks like it's going to be a shooting foul on the Jaguars. And going to the line is Camden Sears. Sears is a new face, I think, coming off the bench. I don't believe he started. Trying to,
I think he got some playing time.
I think he's trying to show next year that he can start if needed, as he makes that first free throw. Now the girls play North Smithfield tonight. That will be covered by Matt Clements and Ant Vendetti, the two big names of the Johnson Media Broadcasting booth. And it should be a good game from everyone I've talked to so far. I do hope that it's competitive, and I hope for a Panther win.
You know, Tyler, you know, being in the booth with both of those guys, you know, great broadcasters. You know, I have to say, Matt's fun to be in the booth with, and great broadcasters.
I love listening to them when I'm running the stream, and one thing that always gets brought up after every game is if the boys or girls take a loss. Ant Vendetti has not commentated a Panther or Jaguar win because he still has not done the Jaguars yet. But it's just that's kind of a maybe it's a bad thing for the boys and girls when he's broadcasting the game. I mean, what's your opinion on that?
Hey, all I'm saying is I'm 1-2 when commentating. You know, actually, I think I'm 2-2. I've commentated 2 girls games, 2 boys games. They've the 2 girls game I've commentated, they won. And you know, I commentated another girls game they lost and a boys game that they lost.
Well,
So.
it's hard to say you commentated a boys game and they won because, well, they haven't done it yet.
No. 3 of their wins coming from me though, so I'll take the credit on that one.
As the Huskies try to get a drive, foul, and they're going to the line. It's going to be number 24, Emmanuel, at the line. Don't have his last name when we got the rosters, as his first is good. I mean, at this point, what can you say about this Jaguars team going into the playoffs?
I mean, this is a great team. There's really nothing else to say. You know, dominant performance from here. I know we've been saying it a lot. 67 points. You know, that's a lot of points to put up as a middle schooler. Now, I really wanted that 100, but I don't think we're gonna get it tonight. Dominant performance from Jordan Dicko, 21 points in on the bench. You know, getting some new faces in for this 8th grade night. But you know, it's gonna be a strong performance. Hopefully, they win. They win the states. You know, they didn't do it last year. They didn't go all the way. But I think they have it this year. Seeing the competition, you know, going into some games, you know, they're looking strong going into these playoffs.
Oh, and that is a defensive breakdown for the Jaguars. Wide open in the paint was one of the Huskies. And before that, that was D'Angelo scoring for the Jags. As there's another layup put up, but it's rimmed out. Looking to run an offense at the Jaguars. As the pass down low to the block, back to the paint. It's tipped and stolen by the Huskies. They're going the other way. Simple mistakes would lead to big problems, but when you have a 69-38 point lead, it's hard to say that was a big mistake.
You know,
And it's going to be a double dribble on the Huskies. That's a big mistake, being down so much with only 2 minutes to go. I think the Jaguars have this one in the book with 2 minutes left, being up 69-38. Just pure dominance.
yeah, I don't think it's physically possible to come back from this one.
Yes. It would take a lot of three-point shooting. That is on the floor. No, they call travel.
Ooh. Some of these calls tonight.
I mean, it's hard to call that one with the contact. I don't think with that much contact that it should have been a foul. Or it should have been a foul with that much contact, not travel. But ref calls travel. It's Huskies ball. Probably calling travel because of the lead. And the running clock still going with 1 minute and 25 seconds to go. It's the pass down low for the Huskies. No good. Rebounded and thrown up on an outlet pass. It's a 1-on-2 and fouled.
That one you have to call, Tyler.
That one you do have to call. He was thrown around right there. As the Jaguars are going to the line for two, it is James Smith going to be shooting two. As the PA announcer follows me, announcing who's going to be shooting at the line. See the first one here. No good. His first free throw is a miss. Luckily, you get two.
Tyler, what time is tip-off?
Tip-off for the girls is going to be 7 o'clock. JV starts at 5.
We will not be covering the JV game, or only the varsity.
Yep, we will only be covering varsity, but we get some early basketball from the Jaguars and some dominating basketball from the Jaguars. It's been good to watch. It's been very exciting as the Huskies now look to score with over a minute left.
Hopefully the girls play the same way.
That's stolen, and oh my God, he throws it off himself, but lays out for the ball. What hustle there.
Oh my God.
That's one way to show you belong in the lineup. Hustling for the ball, playing good defense. Running clock here, 40 seconds left. They call Huskies ball on the jump. And, well, with 33 seconds left, I think it's safe to say, and it's stolen. And this is going to be the dagger. No, it's not. He misses it. But it's rebounded by the Jaguars. Down low, looks, and whistle blown. 3-second violation called. That should have been the wide open dagger, but he misses it. 10 seconds left for the Huskies. The Huskies shot off. No good. It's going to be out of bounds, but I believe with running clock, that means the game is over.
What a dominant performance they had tonight, Tyler. My God, 69-38, up 31 points. Oh, we can only hope the girls do the same thing tonight, Tyler.
Oh, I hope for a dominant girls game tonight. As I've seen a couple walk by, I saw Smithfield walk in. This game is going to be very important for the girls as they need to rack up the wins late to make the playoffs.
Yes, they do, Tyler.
With the Jaguars shaking hands with the Huskies, winning 69-38, and the JV girls coming out to shoot around. I'm Tyler Holton, alongside my color analyst, Matt Duquette, and with my stream manager and cameraman, Timothy Zoidara. This is JHS Media signing off.